So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. What is going on here? Everything I have been predicting and warning about and preaching in my videos about marriages back from 8 years ago, long before content creators had access to AI to get relationship tips and come and recite. Back from then, I came across a video I made 8 years ago, and everything that I've been warning about, saying, guys, if marriages are going to hold value in the next few years, this is how we can get it right. Everything is playing out before our very eyes. Last year, I made some videos about Frank Edoho. In fact, I made 3 videos. If you didn't watch them, please go back and watch them. Just go to your YouTube. Up there, you will see search. Use your search icon, search up Nezeville Frank Edoho. You find them there. So if you want to get the full story, including the advice I gave, which I dedicated one whole video for, and I titled it, Why Third Time May Not Be the Charm. Watch those videos. But for the purpose of this one, we will just do a brief recap. If you do not already know Frank Edoho, Frank is a Nigerian television personality, a broadcaster, and a media host. He was born on the 8th of July, 1972. So that makes him 54 years old. He is from Eket in Akwa Ibom State. Frank's parents divorced when he was only 12. An incident that he has admitted was his first foundation, in fact, was the entire foundation that led him to depression and mental health issues.
The first port of call of depression was when my mom and dad separated.
Right.
Yeah, so that was nasty for me. I was 12. Many times I was depressed. Well, the thing is, when you're not happy, but there's a feeling, you know this is not happiness. It's got to be. It's just like depending on happiness.
He said that he constantly and perpetually felt lonely, alone, deserted and neglected, abandoned as a child, and it affected him in no small measure.
You've known loneliness from being a child.
Yes. Loneliness knew me by name. So I had learned how to deal by the fixated view that I'm alone. I started doing stuff. I started learning on my own. I started going, doing things on my own, because if I had a family that supported me and everything, I would want to rest on my oars. I said my family will, but I just felt I was alone, so I had to, go and do stuff. The thing is that I think the misconception is you thinking that depression has a cure.
Frank started his career writing for the Encomium magazine, and then moved to working for DBN station and then to Metro Radio, before eventually bagging his breakthrough as host of the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire TV show, which he held for 13 years. It was during his early years working at these radio stations that Frank and Catherine reignited their relationship. I used reignited because Frank and Kate had already known each other back then when he was schooling at the University of Calabar, but they got a lot more closer during that period where they both worked in media. Yes, did I mention that Catherine was also a broadcaster at the time? So they were in the same industry, perhaps running into each other more often, and so they began something. During the course of their relationship, Frank got Catherine pregnant. Frank has openly admitted that he didn't want marriage commitment with Catherine, that she wasn't what he really wanted for keeps, and that he had a lot of cold feet. He described their marriage, his marriage with her, as a mismatch. Well, 7 years and 3 children later, in 2010, Frank dumped Catherine and took a walk from their marriage.
When your first marriage ended,
Yes.
that must have triggered some
Oh
depression.
yes, because that was my friend, and also there are children involved. I said, how am I going to leave these children and everything? I think ours was a mismatch. That's why I chalk it up to, mismatch. I was young, and so when she got pregnant, I said, I met pastors. I said, hey, see, she's pregnant. I mean, I don't have to marry. So I had like the, cold feet. So they thought, see, it's all right. It's usual for anybody to have cold feet, to develop cold feet. So, but I still got married. It lasted 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years. And in 2010, I left. Then 3 years after that, I remarried.
Yeah.
If you want to know her side of the story on him refusing to be financially responsible for his children or the domestic violence allegations and inference, all of that you can watch from those videos, the documentary we did. And if you're new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching us without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comment section, grab a copy of our book, The Unbroken Spirit. Have I mentioned that the book is down there right here on YouTube? You don't even need to click any link. Right here on YouTube, just below where you see my name, you will see products, and you can find the book there. You can click to order soft copies. For those that say, oh, Amazon do not deliver to my country, you can of course buy the soft copies, and you can also buy hard copies on Amazon. It's a beautiful resource for every person, man or woman. Even these matters that we're discussing, that book would help you to be able to be more knowledgeable to navigate through these things that pertains to marriage and relationships, because whether we like it or not, human beings are relational people. Relationships will always be part of our existence. So, moving forward, in 2011, the very next year after leaving Catherine, Frank went public with another woman, Sandra Onyemuche. Now, Sandra was and is still an interior designer, interior decorator extraordinaire, as I described in Mabel Marco International. She had a child from a previous relationship, but had never been married. So her marriage to Frank was her first. And Frank described his attraction to Sandra as love at first sight.
Who's running her own business. Was it love at first sight this time?
Yes, it was.
Eh?
It was.
Okay.
It was love at first sight.
They got married in 2013 after his divorce from Catherine was finalized, and she went ahead to bear him 2 children, adding to the 3 children from Catherine. So Frank became a father of 5. And this time, we were very hopeful for Frank about the second marriage. Remember that he had said that the reason his first marriage broke was because the woman was not his choice. He entered the marriage almost involuntarily. That he didn't enter with his mind. It was a mismatch. It was pregnancy that tied him, that compelled him. So this one that he said, it is his choice and it was love at the very first sight. This one that he said is the one he wanted, gone. People were almost certain that forever is the deal. Especially again, considering the fact that Frank had been vocal about how his parents' divorce, how coming from a broken home messed him up and messed his whole mental health. So the logical thing to expect and assume is that he will go way above and beyond to ensure that his own children do not have to suffer the same fate. That stability from a 2-parent home that he said he missed, that he will ensure that his own children do not miss it. But you see that thing called patterns that I keep telling you about. If you are not deliberate, if you do not consciously check it to stop it, you would find yourself dragged into it, sucked into it like deep sand, because that could be all you know. Only a few years after his marriage to Sandra, the second woman, Frank announced on social media that he had gotten divorced the second time and that he had found a third soulmate. That the first marriage was a mismatch. The second one was the love of his life, love at first sight. But this one, the third one that he's about to go into, is his soulmate.
See, let me tell you, when you find the love of your life, you will know. Nobody could tell you.
I don't mean to be shady, Uncle Frank, but you had two soulmates in your lifetime.
No, not soulmates.
Also, love of your life is different from your soulmate.
Yeah. Love of your life is different. You see, love of your life. That means anytime you think about love, you think about that person. Soulmate is, you are saying something like, you know what would be nice? What I'm craving now is afang soup. And if I wanted to mix it, then your soulmate said, you mix it with stew, right? And I realized that because actually, I think after 2 failed, I now chanced upon somebody who looked like my soulmate. The person is like my soulmate.
And when I made that video, I told Uncle Frank that you see this thing that is chasing you, it will not stop chasing you until and unless you work on that internal problem. And that advice that I was given was not only restricted to Uncle Franco. I was talking to everybody, whether man or woman, that if you have some major character flaws that need working on, but you do not work on it, and you think that changing a relationship will change the outcome, even if you get married 10 times, you see that problem, it will keep showing up. So instead of playing the victim, the first step that we need to take as accountable and responsible human beings is to introspect and look inwardly and heal ourselves. If not, you will be garbaging in and garbaging out, whether you are a man or a woman, looking for somebody that will accept you, that will love you the way you are, instead of working to improve yourself. That peace that you are looking for, somebody that will give you while you are going around creating chaos, leaving chaos in your trail, you will never find it, because peace first starts with us. We need to be at peace with ourselves before we can attract real peace, not pretentious atmosphere that would explode later. We need to love ourselves before we can be able to truly love others and accept love from others. So I told Uncle Frank, search inwards first before you come and start saying you have finally found your soulmate for the 3rd time. Well, as many times I wasn't wrong on that one, because only a few days ago, Uncle Frank took to social media to announce that soulmate, the soulmate that he said that when you meet, you will know, you will feel it in your soul, is like a chemical attraction, a chemical reaction. He came out to announce that the souls are no longer mating. That when it comes to love, ilo, or anything that looks like it or sounds like it, that we should count him out. This was how the whole thing started. This fan on Twitter said, "Frank, are you single?" He said, "Yes, I have had my share, never getting committed again, ever." Another curious guy said, "What went wrong? Can you please explain to us so we know what to do?" Frank became a relationship therapist, and he said, "Here is my best advice. Find true happiness by being by yourself. Don't make anyone the source of your happiness and the center of your world. Don't lose yourself in any relationship. Be ready to walk away from any relationship that doesn't edify you." Some people on social media began getting, confused. They were like, "Uncle Frank, after your second divorce, you said that you have found your soulmate, the bone of your bones, the flesh of your flesh, the ribs of your ribs. What happened?" A lot of people couldn't just understand where all of this was coming from. Frank did not stop there. He began dropping some cryptic relationship advice on social media. Look at what he said here. If a wife cheats, and she asks her husband to forgive her, and he does, she will not only continue cheating, but she will also resent the man for forgiving her and disrespect him in extreme ways until he gets the ultimate message. She checked out of the marriage way before she cheated. Some people were confused at this point. They were like, Uncle Frank, we don't understand this double standard. So you are one of the major frontline advocates and propagators of men can cheat. Oh yes, it is okay. Men can have multiple sexual partners and still love his woman. Men can all sleep with everybody. It's okay, but men can. So when it comes to the woman, why has it suddenly become disrespectful? Respect. Why are you talking about disrespect? When a woman cheats, as if it's only men that are deserving of respect. Don't everybody deserve to be respected? Why can't we just respect each other? What is going on here, Uncle Frank? We were getting closer to the explosion.
Possible for a man to be in love with one woman and still cheat, but still be in love
with that same woman.
That you will tell you when it's time, when he feels he's losing, he'll just say, you know what, everybody go. We'll be in love with someone and say, I love you. You can be on the phone now, I love you, and then see another one, I'll call you right back. You know, and he's already invested. But women are not really like that. You have
I
to.
feel like you think you know women. I feel like you think you know. Now I feel like now you're generalizing.
This is my second
now
marriage.
you're generalizing as well.
This is my second
now
marriage.
you're generalizing. You believe that
you gave men a pass that men can cheat because they have no emotional connection.
Listen,
but women should not cheat because they'll be emotionally attached.
According
who told you?
This time bomb went to its final explosion when a few days ago, an anonymous blog posted this. Frank Edoho, please speak up, sir. Glamour has been wanting to spill this gist since, but I was worried about your mental health. But I can see that you are ready now. This blog didn't stop there. It went ahead to spill the shocking tea. It said, this was how it was reported in that blog. Naso singer Chike F-sense comot Frank Edoho wife brains. Chike is the reason why their marriage scatter. It wasn't one time nako. Chike was Frank Edoho's wife almost every single day for a very long time. Stay tuned. BRB with the details. I'll be right back with the details. Internet agbabie into two. People's head exploded. Come and see brain matter on the floor, on the streets of social media. They were like, no, this cannot be. And we were not happy about it. You know, we have always been clear about our stance when it comes to infidelity, especially in marriage, because we understand the consequences, both physically, spiritually, mentally, psychologically. We understand the effects, both remote and long-term consequences, how it eats at the relationship, the risk it brings, both health risk, mental risk, physical risk. We have always discouraged it. So we were not happy. We were like, babe, try yo. What has Frank done to deserve this? What exactly do women want? You have this fine man, handsome, intelligent man like this, well packaged, or you suit like this, and you cannot allege physical violence. So you cannot allege that it's domestic violence that chased you out, because Uncle Frank has told us that he does not hit women. That he is not an aggressive person, as he says, that the only thing he does to punish and torture his women emotionally is with long periods, elongated periods of malice and silent treatment. That when it comes to malice and silent treatment, he is a professional malice keeper, as he says it. That he can go donkey years in the same house with his wife and he will not talk to her, but he doesn't hit women. So why will his wife treat him like this? We were mad. So, just because it's an anonymous blog, we wanted to be sure. So, we called on Uncle Frank. We were like, Uncle Frank, are you hearing what we are hearing? Are you gonna confirm or debunk this? Is it true? Let us know. Frank Edoho responded. Let us take a peep at his response. Glamour, that's referring to the blogger. Thanks for your concern. I saw what you did there in the other post. Very intelligent. I don't have anything to say other than I just created a game show and it's phenomenal. When it comes out, I will need your services to promote it. Thanks, Glamour. And this, my dear brothers and sisters, was all the confirmation and acknowledgement that we needed. Frank indirectly, is this even indirect? Frank confirmed the blog's allegations that his wife was in a sexual relationship with a singer who has, by the way, been very vocal about his love and preference for older women.
Most women cannot handle it. I'm telling you for a fact.
Yeah.
The times you start finding a woman that can handle it, they're slightly advanced in age. That's when you start finding. You know, it's very 23. Imagine I'm running around with some 23-year-old now. What's she going to handle? What's she going to understand? She just want to take pictures and be on Instagram and tell everybody that she's dating you. What are you unpacking to that person? Let's be honest. You can find people like that, but that's where you now see this girl is so mature.
Yeah.
You find it in older people. Then before you know, you find guys dating girls that are older than them. And you wonder what's going on. Because you're not getting to a place where you want a certain level of peace.
Yeah.
And it's just the older people.
Yeah.
Do you understand? The past maybe 2 relationships I've been in, they've been older than me.
I like that.
Do you understand? And that's why you can't, if there's no small girl that can say I'm DMing her.
Oh.
Nah. I probably will be like, oh, hey, hi, but that's it. It's not going to get past that. Because I know where it's going.
Yeah.
Our visions are just not the same. I feel like for me to talk to a 23-year-old now, it has to be like a career woman. Who I know that this person is dedicated. They're trying to make something. Not that you're not doing the same madness we are doing. And I told you something about one of my biggest fears was losing everything.
Yeah.
Right? Right now, one thing that I know can make me lose everything is who I pick as a partner.
That's true.
I know. I know that. And so that's why I know for sure.
The internet was sent into a frenzy with people, tons of people, calling for Sandra's head, calling her names, prostitute, harlot, whore. They came for her, they moved en masse to her social media accounts to troll her. But what happened next will get you even more frenzied. Stay glued to hear these shocking updates in our next video. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of today's video. If you are new here, you are seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching us without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your thoughts down in the comment section, begin to drop them, we need to hear them. Let us have this conversation once and for all, and stay glued for we have so much more coming your way. Don't forget to join our premium and exclusive channel. It is a place where I make dedicated and exclusive videos just for you, centered around love, life, marriage, relationships, managing ourselves, getting better, wiser, everything. There is so much you're going to learn from that premium channel. And of course, as a member of that channel, you can also suggest videos that you would want me to cover for you. Join our exclusive channel by scanning this code or joining right here on YouTube. Stay glued for our next updates. It's me, your girl, Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in our next one. For now, bye.